Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It's Bits and Bytes. All things put me up in the headphones. All things consumable from all the places you want to be. Bits and Bytes. United States edition. You know the drill. I sound weird in my head here. What's going on? It's all right. What are we going to do? Crank up the music, though. 50 states. Oh, Jesus. 50 states at 50 weeks. Professional. What state are we on? What town are we in? Where are we? What week is this? I know what it is. It's week 22, and it's Big Bad Michigan. Michigan is here on a hit-and-run mission of Bit and Bytes. Bits and Bytes. Welcome, everybody, to Bits and Bytes. We're back on week 22 with Big Bad Michigan. We got the flag, as always. Not even going to try on this thing. Can we see the flag? You can see it. E pluribus unum. I think that's on our money. Tubor. It says Tubor. Looks like there's two elk fighting. And then it says a lot of things in Latin and circumspice. All right, we're just going to have to look at this. This is the kind of show prep that happens. You know, we need to know what's happening before anything happens on the show. The flag depicts the state's coat of arms on a dark blue field set forth by Michigan state law. Tell me about the state coat of arms. As supporters, the elk and moose are derived from Hudson's Bay Company coat of arms. On the red ribbon, E pluribus unum means out of many one. On the light blue shield, Tubor means I will defend. And on the white ribbon, see Claudius Peninsula. I'm not even trying that. Means if you seek a pleasant peninsula, look about you. Fucking flags. All right, Michigan fast facts. Let's hit them. Nicknamed the Wolverine State. Statehood in 1837. Sounds like I'm hot in the mic. 26th state of the Union. Population just about 10 million in 2016. The capital's Lansing. The biggest city is Detroit, baby. Detroit Rock City. Abbreviation me. Am I? The state bird. How dare I forget to pull this up. The American robin. Let's see what an American robin looks like. I'm going to go ahead and say very similar to the other birds that we look at. Yes. Well, here he is. Get into it, guys. That's the American robin. That's a cool looking bird. Yes. Sick of these birds. State flower, the apple blossom. Google, show me the apple blossom. I got to watch out when I say Google. They got the old Google machine down here. I'll kick right on. Here we go. There she is, the apple blossom. Looks like every other kind of blossom that they say. The cherry blossoms, the apple blossoms, they're all there. It's enough of the flag. It's enough of the business. Let's get down to the food and the drink. We got a lot of work to do in a short period of time because your boy's busy. There's a lot of the horizon for the show. A lot of things in the works here. We have a bounty of items from Michigan to get to. We had a fantastic guest from Motor City Munchers on Instagram who's going to join us, but I don't think the timing worked out. So I do not think we're going to be speaking with them today, but let's give them a shout out. Motor City Munchers. They do some big reviews on the old Instagram Detroit, Michigan food guide situation. Am I allowed to even show this here? Yeah. I mean, they go all around like the internet folk do and, you know, eat all around Michigan and stuff. And it looks like they got some good coverage. They got some good information and, they would have been great to talk to, but, just didn't happen today. So it is what it is. If they want to hop on, hit the phone lines, everybody. 843-REBEL-TV, 843-REBEL-TV. The phone should be alive. Let's see. Let's see here. Looks like the phone's alive. But last week it said that too. Who the hell knows? Well, sounds like it'll ring. We'll see what happens. We got shit to get to. We got stuff to eat. We got stuff to drink. And I've had nothing but coffee today. So let's get to work. Michigan. Big bad Michigan. Let's pull you up on the map real quick. Let's see where you are. Let's see why you got what you got. Now, the thing about Michigan is there it is, surrounded by all the lakes. I think it touches all of the Great Lakes. One of the only states to do that, I think. You got Wisconsin out to the west, Indiana, Illinois down to the south, southwest, Ohio, and then it looks like it's bordering a lot of Canada over here. Yeah, bumps right up to Canada. I forgot about that. Wow, Detroit's that close to Canada? Holy shit. I didn't know that. Hey, you learn something new every day. I was in Canada. I had no clue. I was in Detroit, and I had no clue. I had no clue I was that close to Detroit, to Canada. I can't even talk. Good God. All right. So Detroit is what Michigan's all about. When you think Michigan, you think Detroit. At least this is as far as I'm concerned. Detroit's the big city. Big back in the 70s, the 50s, 60s, 70s. Henry Ford, you know, kicking off the Ford out in the Detroit. Assembly line, you remember learning about that. Revolutionizing American auto industry back then. And then what? Japanese and German cars came along in the 70s, mass-produced and put them to shame, and now no one cares about Detroit. There's a lot more in Michigan, but I don't know much about it. You got Grand Rapids, I've heard much about. Lansing, I just don't know much about it. You got Flint. I mean, I've heard of some of these towns, but I don't know what's going on up here. I hear there's some beautiful lakefront property, all this stuff. I'm just not sure. I'm not your real estate guide. I can't tell you where to buy property out in Michigan. I know Detroit's really cheap. I went through Michigan once on let's get a beverage going first before we start telling stories. There's a lot to be said about VERNORS. I don't know much about it. We're going to learn about it together, but there is something I do know about, and it's Founders Porter. Founders is a brewing company out in, where are you? Grand Rapids, Michigan. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan. And they make a lot of different beers. Founders makes a lot of great beers. And to say that this is not my favorite porter would be a lie. And it just so happened I had a nice vintage one sitting in my fridge. And we're going to kick it off with that. This thing pours motor oil brown. That's right, motor oil brown. It's my own concoction. Dark, rich, and I'm pretty sure this says sexy on it. It says dark, rich, and sexy, which is fantastic. This is what you want to advertise your beer as. Dark, rich, and sexy. Hell yeah, Founders. There it is. Robust porter. Pull it up. On tap. In Detroit. 6.5, 45 IBUs, rate beer rating 100. Didn't even know that because I've been drinking this shit since OG days, dog. What year is this? This is an old boy. Bottled in. You gotta be kidding me. I'm reading this wrong. All right, so this one's a year old. It's not that old. Cheers to Michigan, baby. Cheers to Founders. Pours silky black with a creamy tan head. Facts. The nose is sweet with a strong chocolate and caramel malt presence. No absence of hops gives Founders robust porter the full flavor you deserve and expect. I can't talk today. Sorry. Cozy like velvet. It's a lover, not a fighter. Like me. Damn, that's roasty toasty. God damn, is that good. Every time, I haven't had one of these in a while, I stick to my dark liquors and dark beers in the winter usually, and usually they're higher in alcohol content. That's not what I'm looking to have. This at 6.5% is tipping the scales on what I want to be drinking on a nice summer day, but this is just fantastic. This is a tasty, tasty porter. You need to get your hand on Founders Porter. They make all day IPA. Founders makes a lot of different beers that I'm sure you've heard of. Some fantastic beers all day. What else we got here? Some oatmeal stouts they make, barrel aged. They do some good stuff. I mean, they do a lot of great beers. For me, the porter's where it's at. So cheers again. Let's keep it going. Founders, good job. We love you. We'll call you later. Maybe we'll call her later. Maybe we'll call Founders. Who could say? So we have some bites before we get into the other liquids. VERNORS is apparently a very big thing in Michigan. That's right. We got a whole goddamn case of it here. Some weird shit with it. I got a couple articles we'll read together. We'll figure it out. The other thing that's from Michigan is these Better Made potato sticks. Apparently, this is a big thing out there. Better Made Chips is the brand. The only thing I got my hands on was the sticks pretty easily, so that's why we got the sticks. But we got a multitude. We got the original, we got the sour cream, and we got the barbecue bad boy. Yes, chat, that's right. All day, baby, all day IPA. I mean, come on. Everyone knows all day IPA from Founders. You've seen it. I mean, No, I don't have it back here. I got some over there. They're literally, I mean, it's literally something you could crush all day. Arguably, one of the first people to found, ironically enough, the sessionable all-day lager. Or that's an ale, I guess. Shut up. Anyway. So we're going to get into these potato chips. And then the other thing I have is, I thought we'd call these people, is Cherry Republic. So apparently, Michigan is all about cherries. The world's greatest cherry region. It says it right there. I didn't know. I mean, I feel like I've heard that, but I don't know. I didn't find out until I was looking into it a couple weeks ago. Ordered myself some of Cherry Republic's fine cherry jam. And we're going to dig into that. But I'm not sure what makes more sense, porter and jam or chips and soda. Chips and soda makes sense, so porter and jam. Let's fucking get right to the jam. Oh, here we go. We got a whole video here. Let's give me some of this. Tell me about the ruby red morsels of joy. This is fantastic. I love when websites have surprise content I wasn't expecting. Here we go. Let's get into it. Hopefully it's got audio. Beautiful. Show me that beautiful cherry footage.
In the land of life, liberty, beaches, and pie.
Okay, getting really aggressive out the gate here. Life, liberty, peaches and pie? What did he say? Also, like the flag starts to make more sense when the first opening line here. This very over the top with the Latin stuff, and then they go... In the land of life, liberty, beaches, and pie. Beaches. Lake Michigan waters gently cool the air. Sun kisses trees. Hey, is that the cherry blossoms? It all makes sense now. Cherry blossoms, cherries, all right. Through an early spring mist. Bees dance over cherry blossoms. Bees. Michigan cherries begin their magical journey. Magical. A gift of nature, perfected in the mitten. Michigan cherries come alive to bring livelihoods, jobs, pie. 100% Michigan cherries. Livelihood. Love your state. Jobs. Love your farmer. Pie. Love your fruit. Can we hear that again? 100% Michigan pie. To bring livelihoods, jobs, pie. To bring life. All right, we're definitely gonna go back to that. Livelihood, jobs, and pie. We got a phone number. Would love to talk to these people. They probably love cherries. Connect with us. Let's get them on the horn while we sample this stuff. This is what we do. We got no guests. Also, if you're from Michigan, series calls only. 843-REBEL-TV. 843-REBEL-TV. Let's call these bad boys. Test, test. Calling Cherry Republic. We're going to taste their stuff live.
Welcome to Cherry Republic, the land of life, liberty, beaches, and pie.
Oh, wow, it says on here.
Our website is open 24 hours a day. You can place an order or peruse our product selection just by visiting www.cherryrepublic.com.
Gonna need to talk to someone.
To ship a gift to yourself or to your family and friends, press 1. If you have questions regarding an existing gift order, press 2. For our business gifts department, press 3.
Business gifts? No.
For all other inquiries,
press
4.
4's been pressed. Cherry Republic.
For wholesale orders, press 1.
A liquid in here.
For information about our many retail locations and curbside services,
what's it doing that?
Press 2.
I have neither of those things are my questions, but 2, I guess. Why does it do that? Why is it like half full?
To reach the Ann Arbor store, press 1. To reach the Charlevoix store, press 2. To reach the Frankenmuth store, press 3.
Let's just go Ann Arbor.
To reach the Glen Arbor store, press 4.
I'll just shoot with Ann Arbor.
Thank you for calling Cherry Republic of Charlevoix. To place a curbside or pickup order, or to speak to an ambassador in the store, press 1.
Give me an ambassador, please. Cherry Republic. Whoa, smells really good.
Good afternoon, Cherry Republic of Charlevoix. This is Dee speaking.
How you doing, Dee? My name's Billy, and I have some Cherry Republic jam that I'm going to get into, and I'm doing a food show in Michigan, or about Michigan. I just had a couple questions about your jam.
Okay.
Is that cool? I don't know if you have answers. I got a minute. Just wanted to chat with somebody from there. I literally just picked up the jar and I was like, oh, this looks cool. I thought I'd give you guys a call.
Okay, so what did you pick up?
So I have Cherry Republic Cherry Jam. I guess just the basic, most cherry jam there is, I'm guessing. I'm looking at your website, too, and, like, some of the other products. I just was curious about, like, the cherries. Like, where do you guys get them? Where do you grow them? Things like that.
All of our cherries are from the Traverse City, Leland area. They're all local cherries, all Michigan cherries.
Yeah, I don't know much about Michigan, so I'm just going to look right now on a map real quick. Sorry. Traverse City, you said? It's like your own farms and stuff like that?
We purchased them from the cherry farmers.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Traverse, is that like in central Michigan or like North Michigan? Like
No, it's northern Michigan.
Okay, cool. Northern Michigan. Is there like a lot of like farmland out there or something like that? Or is that like a place that, I guess Michigan's known for cherries, which I didn't know, but now I get it. I looked at your website a little bit.
And who am I speaking with again?
Oh, so my name is Billy. I do a show about like food and drink online. I do it on YouTube and like for every state. So I do it every state. I do food and drink and I get stuff in from every state. This week I'm doing Michigan, and I got some of your jam in, and I also have some VERNORS soda and stuff. So like I just try to talk to people from the state and just kind of get a vibe for the state because I've never been there.
Okay.
Sorry.
You need to come and visit.
I'd love to come and visit. I wish I could be. I started the show because I can't visit anywhere in the past year. So I said every week we're bringing in food and drink. So I got some Founders, I got some VERNORS, I got the cherry jam, and apparently better made potato chips are the big thing out there also. That's my Michigan spread. Is that about right? Am I missing anything?
Well, I usually do Lay's.
Lay's, you're a Lay's girl. Yeah, that's all right. Better Made is made there, though, at least. I try to get stuff that's like, made in the state or something like that. Is there any other kind of like iconic Michigan foods that you can think of? I know like Detroit-style pizza is like a thing that was on radar.
Well, I just know that everything in our store is, made out of Montmorency, Balaton cherries. It's got everything has cherry in it. Our wines, everything.
I see that. I mean, it looks great. Cherry, everything. Did I get the most pure? I just wanted like straight cherry goodness. Is the straight Cherry Republic cherry jam the move? I think I did right.
Yeah, it's very good.
Nice.
We have salsa that's very good. We have wine that's very good.
Cherry wine.
We've got some yes.
I like cherry wine. That sounds delicious. Is it super sweet or is it tart like the cherries seem to be?
You know what? We have anywhere from sweet on the sweeter side to dry and in between. Nice.
Awesome. Well, if I ever get my way out to Michigan, I'll swing through. Is there anything else about Michigan that's particularly fantastic? I mean, food, again, we do like food and drink wise on the show. So is there anything that sticks out besides your fantastic cherry jam and cherry products that you have there? That's iconically Michigan.
A beautiful state.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. I'm trying to get out there someday, but if I get out there, I'll make sure to swing by the old cherry shop.
Yep, Cherry Republic of Charlotte. Come on and visit us.
Excellent.
We've got actually 6 stores in the state of Michigan, so we've got a good chance of.
I heard I'm running into you somewhere, right?
Yeah, you'll run into us one place or another.
Excellent. All right, cool, Dee. Well, again, thanks for your time. I just wanted to get some info, and you helped out a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Whatever. I mean, I wanted to get like funny with her, but she was very nice. She barely wanted to talk to me. Cool. So, all right, what'd they say? They get it from... I wasn't really even listening. Sorry. I was just trying to keep her on the phone. So they buy all their cherries. They don't grow them, whatever, but they're all grown in Michigan. Let's get in here. This is tart cherries. On this fantastic bread. Cherry Republic Cherry Jam. Life, Liberty, Beaches and Pie, which is their logo. I love it. Glen Arbor. Big shout out to my boy Travis making benchmark bread. This is a piece left over from this week. I toasted up. You can't see how beautiful it is, but if you check out my Instagram, at Billy Vegas, I'm sure I have some posts about it, or at Hack Chef. He's doing great sourdough in the great state of New Jersey, which is on deck in the future weeks. Big New Jersey show on the line. So I'm enjoying this cherry jam with some of his fantastic sourdough. I'm just gonna load up this jam. Let's get in here. Let's see what it tastes like. First bite didn't have enough. This one we're gonna load up. See, the thing with like places like that, like if I'm rolling around Michigan, we show up to Cherry Republic, the cherry store, and I walk in there and I see cherry jam. Like, all right, this place called Cherry Republic. We got cherry jam. That makes sense. I see a bag of dried cherries. Like, oh, cool. Let's get some dried cherries. Keep walking a little bit deeper into the store. D's over there behind the register. D says hi. How you doing, D? Nice to see you. Fine store you have here. Lovely day we're having. 7 more paces in the store. I'm surrounded by fucking cherry salsa, mild, medium, hot, habanero, chipotle. I got fucking cherry wine on my left, white, red, tart, sweet, north, south, east, west, seeded, unseeded. What else we got? Where's the website? Cherry everything. Where's your products? Shop all. Jesus Christ. Cherry meal kits. Cherry gift boxes, cherry coffee, cherry pop, cherry juice, cherry wine, cherry bakery, cherry candy, cherry butter, cherry toppings, cherry barbecue sauce, cherry sausages, cherry nuts, cherry snacks, cherry salsas. What are we doing? God, how do you occupy so much goddamn real estate in this store with all these cherry products? They can't all be that good. Stick with one. That's why when I say you got Cherry Republic, you're using Michigan cherries, give me the one thing that gives me the taste of your cherries. Now, Dee was a great saleswoman. She backed the company line. She said all the stuff is great. Salsas are great. Understood. I get that. I know that's what you gotta say. She did a good job. But what do we got here? Cherry salsa, mild cherry, hot cherry, peach cherry, cherry queso dip. Come on, dude. I don't want to hate on it, but let's get into the real deal, the cherry jam, bro. It's really good. Can't lie. A little more sugary than I would want, but it is jam. It's okay. It's cherry, sugar, pectin, citric acid, as it should be. It's not bad at all. It tastes like a jam that's made from the dried. If you've ever had dried cherries, like really good dried cherries, that's what it tastes like to me. Cherry Republic, Glen Arbor, Michigan. Fantastic cherry situation. Great pairing with the Founders Porter. I'd call Founders, but we said we're not calling breweries. No, we said we're not calling restaurants. All right. Sorry. Cherry Republic, cherry jam. Delicious stuff. Not mad at that. Again, I'm sure you've been to these kitschy kind of shops. They got 6 or 7 shops around Michigan. I'm not hating on Cherry Republic. This product is good. But why do you gotta make... I mean, I'll tell you what, man. Good on them, you know? They're doing better than I am. They got 7, 8 shops around Michigan selling fucking cherry bakery goods and cherry coffee. What are we doing? I'm curious about the cherry coffee. Let's click that. Bottle of red, bottle of white. What is this, a fucking Billy Joel song? Bubbly. Cherry strong, cherry concentrate. Cherry hot chocolate. Guys, you're just being 100% Montmorency cherry juice. Here's what I would do, and here's why my cherry store failed. All I had was 100% cherry juice, 100% jam, 100% cherry marmalade, and everything that was just cherries and no other bullshit. I didn't make salsas, I didn't make coffees, I didn't make wine, and we didn't make it. Story of my life. Cherry Republic, good job. Life, liberty, beaches and pie. Life, liberty, beaches.
Bring livelihoods, jobs, pie.
They love pie. All right. The taste of cherries permeates the mouth. Wow. All right. Good stuff. Way to go. Cherry Republic. We love thee. Moving on. Better Made chips. Now, Dee told us she was a Lay's girl. Cool. Now, like I said, I feel like we do a lot of chips. I feel like I said that last week. Every state seems to have its own chip, and I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't seen much difference in all of these chips. I mean, they're all right. I mean, Golden Flake, when we started out in, when we started out in Alabama, Golden Flake, I think that was Alabama. I've lost track. You know, all the way down to Cape Cod chips that we had, I think it was last week, or whatever week we're on. I don't know what week was even taped. I don't know what the timing is irrelevant. Yeah, the Cape Cod chips are pretty good. They're kettle chips, a different style, but all the other chips in between, they're very chippy. Well, not too much variance. Nothing too regional specific or fantastic that sticks out of the potato chip realm. Let's hope the old potato sticks come through, or at least the flavorings. You want one or the other to come through. So let's finish off this porter. That's fantastic. That porter hits it every time. And then VERNORS, okay? So that's the other thing. And we should talk about Detroit-style pizza. This is a thing. So, what is Detroit-style pizza? Was I going to make a Detroit-style pizza? I was. Did I? I did not. I feel like I've said that the last 2-3 weeks and let everybody down. Deal with it. So, I will tell you all about Detroit-style pizza. So Detroit-style pizza is similar, if you're on the East Coast, to what you would consider a Sicilian pie. Similar but different. The difference is this. What you're seeing there in this picture, let's bring it up for emphasis. What you're seeing in this picture is a thicker dough, almost like a focaccia dough, or what they would call a Sicilian pizza dough out here on the East Coast or New York, New Jersey zone. And I think the Detroit pizza can range anywhere from at least an inch thick to an inch and a half. You know, it could go probably as big as you want, depending on these artisan places that make it. But the indicator of a Detroit-style pizza is that it is made in a pan. Pan pizza, very important. And when it comes out of the pan, it has this crust of cheese that you see all around the side. Now, this is a beautiful looking, I don't know where this picture's from, but this is a fantastic example of what I would consider the pinnacle of a Detroit-style pizza. In that pan, they lay on layers of mozzarella cheese. I believe they use a different style. I believe they use what they call brick cheese, which is kind of like a... In St. Louis, they use a cheese called Provo. I don't think we've been there yet. I have Missouri. No. They use a different cheese in these other regional-style pizzas that aren't what I'll consider real East Coast pizza. Detroit pizza is 1, baked in a pan, 2, thick like a Sicilian style that you would think at least an inch, and then heavy on the cheese with the sauce on top like you're seeing here. Now, another important part is that crust that's all around. And generally, they do smaller pies. Out in the East Coast, here, when you order a Sicilian pizza, which I'm referring to, it's a large pizza. It's this big. But the problem with that is you only get 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. The corner's the best part. Everyone knows that about the Sicilian pie. In the Detroit-style pizzas, the format means that you're cooking it in a pan that's about yay big, which means you get 1, 2, 3, 4 corners, but then the 2 side slots are very good and the other top, and then there's only 6 slices, essentially, usually. Now, I'm not recreating geometry here. I'm not telling you there's more corners. I'm telling you that there's more cheesy noms per pie that you order. Does that make sense? This is a beautiful pie, and the way that you get that cheese is by when they bake it, they line the sides of the pan that you see here with the cheese. And sometimes you get really beautiful cheese flying over the side, but this is a fantastic looking pizza right here. That's the kind of Detroit-style pizza you want to get your hands on. That's exactly what I would have made, but I did not. Sorry. There's some places around here in New Jersey that make Detroit-style pizzas. I did try to get a Gold Belly Detroit pizza here, you know, from the Gold Belly to have a legit Detroit pizza here to have. Well, I ordered it weeks and weeks ago and it never came and they canceled on me, so I don't know what they're doing up in Detroit. And the place by me, was I going to run out and buy a Detroit-style pizza from a place in New Jersey before I made one? No, I was not going to do that. I have integrity. What do I look like to you? Think I'm going to go buy Detroit pizza from a guy named Lupo down the street? Bring it in here? Say, look at this. guy's from Jersey Shore. He's making Detroit-style pizza. No. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to make it. I'll take the responsibility. Shit on my own pizza. It's not going to shit on that guy's pizza. Anyway, Detroit-style pizza is delicious. It's thick, fluffy inside, crispy on the outside, and generally the sauce is sweetened and cheese is greasy, but not too greasy. And like, you know, mild-ish. I don't know. I haven't had much Detroit pizza, but that is what I would want it to look like. Checkbox, Detroit-style pizza, Michigan. Keep it moving. Funny story about Detroit. When I was in Detroit, I wonder if I can Google this without weird shit coming up. I'm going to Google this on the side so you guys can't see it real quick. So, I mean, there's no way I'm going to find it here. But, quick sidebar. When I was in a band touring around the old country, Detroit was one of the stops that we hit. It was a couple of years ago. $12, $13 of us in a van, rolling around the country, playing music. Good times. Mostly. Usually. You know what it's like. Debatable. I'm trying to look if I could find anything that I touched when I was there, like places, food, drink. I remember I had some pretty good coffee there. Detroit was a little bum. I mean, oh, here we go. Is this video good? I might have a video of the venue we played at least. Let's see what's going on here. Sorry for the derailment. I just want to make sure. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, shit. I have not watched this video. You know, I don't want to get too specific about, like, stuff and people and things like that, but let's see. This will be funny. Hold on. Making sure you can't see what I'm typing here. 2016 looks like when I was in Detroit. Wow. Oh, man. Sorry, I have a flashback. Ah, the good old days. That's not what I want. Many stories of what... I mean, I wasn't in Detroit very long, but damn, I feel like I have at least, like, four good stories there. I feel like there was a video of us in that place in Detroit. I'm trying to find it. I don't know if it was like a personal video. If I can find it, I'll play it and I'll tell the story. But if I don't have a video, I'm not going to tell a story without a video. Let's see what this is. Sorry, I know I'm watching stuff. Oh, 2016. Oh, man. I don't see any videos, sadly, of this. It's kind of a bummer. I feel like there definitely was one, because, like, I'm remembering the story. Oh, no, that's not us. That wasn't us. I'm sorry. I know this is not great, but if I find a video that I'm looking for, I feel like this would be... a good one, but I'm not seeing it. Sad. I wish I pulled it up, but all right, I'll back up one and give you the story. Anyway, I'm on tour with this band, cruising through. We get into whoever was booking where our sleeping accommodations were for the evening. Yeah, we'll watch this video next. We'll hop in here for a second. Whoever was booking our sleeping accommodations for the evening in Detroit, there was like 12, 13 of us, if not more, crashing. So we always needed large places, large houses, multiple hotel rooms, whatever it was. It was a big pain in the ass. That's why large bands on the road don't work. But this one place in Detroit was a very large Airbnb that held a lot of people. And it was very lofty, if you will. You know, very loft-type space. Open air, open rooms, all that stuff. And the gentleman who was hosting it, quirky fellow, I suppose. Suppose we could call him a quirky fellow. Unique in his style. Let's just fast forward. It was a sex shop. In the front, he had a sex toy shop where he sold sex toys online and I guess in person, and then like he put paper on the windows, took pictures of the rest of the beautiful huge loft, overlooked the city, rooftop. Like, it was really nice. Not nicely like decorated, so it was just a beautiful space. But in the front, he ran a sex toy shop. Very weird. And the dude was the kind of guy who ran a sex toy shop. That was my Detroit experience. Real weird and funky. Then we played this venue called Tires. So if we're going to do it, let's do it. This is something called Tires, a music venue from 2016. I don't know much about this, but let's watch this video for a second.
All that happens here.
So when I was in Detroit, at least, again, this was when Detroit was, I feel like, in the news a lot and like very downtrodden. I believe it's still very downtrodden, and like it's a beaten up city. Detroit's a beaten up city. Literally, Detroit, all joking aside, used to be a powerhouse of American ingenuity and, like, you know, led the, you know, what Detroit makes, the world takes kind of vibe. And then legit, you know, once Japanese and German automobiles came, Detroit kind of shut down, and they lost that a lot. And that city was a booming, huge metropolis, and then became nothing very quickly in the span of time that you could think. And it's kind of crazy. So that whole city is very built up, but empty and barren. So you walk around the city, you see these huge skyscrapers and shit, and they're empty. And it's just like, it's really weird. Really, really weird. And there's groups of people out there trying to get shit done and trying to, you know, kick off the arts and help the people that live there and get business back there and stuff. There's, what was the name of that watch company? There's like a watch company out there. It's a lot of places like doing good shit. They're trying to get something done because it's cheap. It's cheap to go live in Detroit, or in Detroit as a city, and there's people that want good things to happen there. It's tricky. It's weird. And this venue is a testament to that. It was called Tires. I've never watched this. I don't know what this is. It's 7 minutes. I'm sure we're not going to watch all of it. But it was an old a tire store or mechanic shop or something that was taken over by some fucking cats who made it a music venue. So they built a stage in the back and put some, you know, shitty gear in there and turned it into a venue. And people just showed up and partied every night. Now, I don't think anyone cared who was playing. Just if you were around the neighborhood and wanted to hang, you just went there and checked out what was going on. That was just a party scene. It was fun to play, man. Those people loved to party. I mean, it was a party out there. Different weird vibe, but that city was weird. And then the next day we hung out for a couple hours and roamed around. It was just a weird vibe in Detroit. I wish I had more time in Detroit. I'd like to go visit Detroit. Again, that's why we're talking about Michigan again. I'd like to go visit all of Michigan. I'd like to go hang out in Detroit, a city that is a deserted city almost. Very weird. Let's see what this video is about. It might suck. If it sucks, we'll bust out. Oh, that's it, dude. That's the venue. Holy shit. Yeah, we pulled up right here. Oh, wow. This bringing me back. Wow, we had terrible food here. This is the... Holy shit. Memories. Oh, I remember hanging out up here. Yeah, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. This used to be the mechanic shop. The stage is like right... My stage is like right here behind these windows, and this whole thing is where people party. Bathroom's like back here. Main office is over here. Bar was over here. Bar. Oh, man. Yeah, it used to be a tire shop. I mean, it was cool, man. It was definitely cool. Nice people. Very nice people. Oh, holy shit, that's it. Oh, my God. Dude. Sorry, this is like a memories episode right now. I didn't even spend much time here, but this venue was pretty intense.
In a space like this that feels dirty, feels like do-it-yourself vibes, is important so that the new people who are coming to Detroit, however much we want to resist what they may bring or how they may change things, they're coming and they're here, and we need to let them see and feel why we are the way we are and why the city is the way that it is.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know, I
love
didn't
this.
know when I went in what I didn't know who owned what sort of permits had been attained, but it felt like I was walking into any sort of professionally run venue. The way Tires always sat on that boundary of illegitimacy and legitimacy, it's always been a precarious place, and I think my hope was that it would always move towards legitimacy, but retain sort of the character usually belongs to illegitimate.
Growing up in the Detroit area,
just fast forward here.
You don't find that.
Community organizations, poetry slams. This venue has really become something of importance and something really substantive.
Right now, Detroit Techno don't have anything physical to hold on to or to touch.
Should have talked to this guy. Why didn't I get this guy on the show?
Techno
Where's Terrence Dixon when you need him?
Physical to hold on to.
Seen like legends, living legends, rock shows, Kyle Hall, all the way to the new people, all the way to myself, all the way to, you know, Bruiser Brigade, 777. You name them, man. Everybody stepped through the doors of Tires.
Some really incredible people have played here, and it's kind of incredible to think that, you know, you pull the plug on this and
abandoned areas of the city.
So it kind of, when I looked at that.
This is definitely a special place. I mean, it's definitely a cool place there, man. Definitely a cool vibe. It's the only reason I brought it up.
A little kickstart.
Well, one was because of the sex shop thing where we stayed, but two, that venue was something special, man. I don't know if they're even still there. I don't know, dude. I don't feel sad about it now, thinking they might not even be there. Bummer. No. Go to Detroit. Go buy some fucking Cherry Republic jam. You know, support Detroit. Life, liberty, beaches, and pie. You know, eat one of those Detroit pizzas too. Anyway, Vernor's soda. It's supposed to be great. What's the bit with this? American brand of ginger soda. Created in 1866 by James Verner, Detroit pharmacist. All right. So it's like a ginger ale. Dr. Pepper owns it now. It's the oldest surviving ginger soda sold in the old U.S. Okay, great. So did the dubious history and great flavor of Verner's ginger ale. A lot of hype here. I haven't had this yet. I don't want to read... I don't want to like just get into the details. I don't want to just read an article here. Just give me the bit. There we go. 11 things you didn't know about Vernor's. 1, created by Detroit pharmacist James Verner. 2, born in Detroit, where it remains a favorite among Detroitiers. Oh, look at that pup. American's oldest soda. That's impressive. Well, it's been around longer than any other soda in America. 1866. History! The Boston Cooler isn't named for Boston, Massachusetts. In fact, Verner's briefly made ice cream. Interesting. They love ice cream in Michigan. They have a cocktail called the Hummer, which is essentially ice cream, vodka, and Kahlua. It's kind of like a modified White Russian that they blend up. Without the Civil War, Vernor's wouldn't exist. Well, thanks, Civil War. What is this, a fucking apologist website? Vernor's impish, bearded, winking mascot, created by artist Noble Fellows, arguably needed a better name than Woody. Okay. Is there a guy on here? Oh yeah, look, can we? Yeah, this guy. He's right here. I don't know. He's just like a fucking. Looks like a leprechaun Viking. Aretha Franklin's a fan. Or we're really fucking dipping now with the. I love Aretha, but we're really dipping with the facts, the hard facts here. 1980s were a strange time for the company. This list stinks. I hate lists. Ugh. Let's just get into it. All right, here we go. Vernor's, the original ginger soda. $12-ounce can, nice color, very effervescent, less foamy than most ginger ales. It looks like a champagne. It actually looks like a champagne. It's not a lot of head. I mean, I don't drink a lot of soda, but cheers to Vernor's. Dying inside. A lot of instant flavor recollection. A lot of instant tastes and smells as soon as it came to my face. The first thing I get It's gonna sound weird. Is like an eggnog vibe, but hear me out. I think it's nutmeg, but I don't want to say it's nutmeg. Pulling up an ingredient list if we can. Caramel cut. Yeah, of course it doesn't say anything. It's let's put it this way. If it's got ginger, right? But the smell isn't. You wouldn't smell this and say it's ginger ale. It smells like cream soda. Scratch the eggnog. It smells like cream soda. It's got big cream soda vibes. Wow, that's really interesting. Definitely not ginger ale. It's a ginger soda. It's wow. I don't like soda. I really like that. I don't want to drink it all day because, again, it just tastes like, you know, sweet and sugar. But like that would make a fantastic cocktail. All right, so the eggnog smell I get is imagine if there was like an eggnog candy or like an eggnog Jolly Rancher, if you could imagine. That's the smell slash olfactory interpretation I'm getting of that. Interesting. Very interesting. The taste is muted. It's very cream soda-like. I want to say it's nutmeg, but it's not. It's just like a weird, like not bad. It's like a weird, like Wawa brand or like store brand eggnog, like not a great eggnog, like what that tastes and smells like. It has that vibe, but obviously it's not creamy. It has a creaminess to it, like a cream soda. It's interesting, man. I don't know if I'm doing a good or bad job here, but I'm not mad at it. Make some good cocktails with this, I think. You can top something off. It's not too sweet. I'm sure it's got a shitload of sugar in it. Yeah, it's like a fucking soda. 38 grams of sugar. It's absolutely ridiculous. Water, high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, sodium benzoate, caramel color. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, though. It's a good taste. I mean, if you want... It doesn't hit the ginger ale notes, but it's pretty good. Better Made chips. Let's get into it. We got the barbecue, sweet barbecue bad boys, sour cream and onion, and the OGs. We're gonna hit the OGs. You know it. So, I don't know what... Oh, look. It's almost as if someone got into these already. Well, they look like potato sticks. If you had them before, you know what they look like. There they are. You've seen them. All right, well, these taste like every other potato stick I've ever had in my life. I must say, tastes like every other potato stick. Maybe the flavorings are different. Let's give Better Made... Let's give Better Made the shot. Benefit of the doubt. Maybe their sour cream and onion has a different vibe. Maybe the Michigan sour cream and onion hits different, you know? That's what they say. Well, that tastes like a Lay's. Thanks, D. How about the sweet barbecue? Does it compete with the sweet heat from Golden Flake? Does it compete with the warning message on my flag in the back of Michigan? I don't think it does. Let's see. That also tastes like every other chip I've ever had. Every other barbecue flavored chip I've ever had, at least. Well, that's about it, dude. I think that's all we got from Michigan. Well, we definitely hit some of the food and drink chat. I feel like I gave you some good information on the Detroit pizza. Sampled the VERNORS. That's a big bit. Chips were a miss. Michigan's all about cherries. That's what we learned today. Cherry Republic. Shout out to D. Check it out. You can get fucking cherry bacon spread. How could I forget? I'm disgusted by the amount of kitschy gifts a state can milk out of one good product. That's what we've learned. Michigan, Good on you for being able to milk every little thing out of every little thing you've ever had. The motor industry, you put it there. Henry Ford milked the shit out of the employees with the 40-hour work week I think he made. The assembly line. Union started making over there because it was working too much. Same thing with the cherries. Michigan goes, we love cherries. Open up 12 stores, make every cherry product possible, and sell them all. VERNORS, a soda from, what'd they say? Back in the day, 1850s. It's good. Can't hate it. It tastes a little bit more medicinal now. Not gonna lie. Not great, not bad. It's good, though. You should try it if you see it, especially if you're out there. I bet you have VERNORS and some of that really delicious Detroit-style pizza would hit the spot. I got no doubt about that. And let's respect the Detroit-style pizza. I mean, that is a thing of beauty. I love my pizza in many, many different ways, but that's a beautiful thing. All right. Michigan, we love you. You're great. Detroit, I hope you come back in the big, big way. The Roaring 20s are here again, guys. The 20s are back. 100 years later. So Detroit's bound to make a comeback. Everything's in cycles. Detroit's coming back in a big, big way. Buy now. Invest in Detroit real estate. You heard me. I know you come here for your investment news. Invest in Detroit real estate. Go buy a building. They're like $50. Founders, you make some fantastic beer. All their beers are great. Porter's one of my favorites. Michigan, what a great state you are. I want to come visit Detroit. But let's be honest, it's probably low on my list of places we're going to go. U.S. schedule, where are we at? Week 22. Michigan, in the bag. Lock it up. Week 23, Minnesota. Week 24, Mississippi. Week 25, Missouri. Week 26, Montana. Week 27, into Nebraska. We're going to break through the M's in the coming weeks. Minnesota. Mississippi. I don't know. They don't say that. Minnesota. I feel like that's how they talk. Isn't Fargo? Isn't that? I forget. Whatever. That's our show for the day. There's a quick one. Sorry the guests didn't make it. What are you going to do? There's only so much time in a week. Everyone's busy. Put this on the list. Production team of shows to revisit. We'll get a guest this next time. I think we have 4 or 5 shows we got to do some mea culpas on. All right, guys. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you in the chat. Love you. Miss you. We'll do it again this coming week. I already forgot what state it was. My brain's not functioning. Minnesota is this week. Minnesota on deck. Michigan in the bag. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Be, I don't know, what do you say here? Healthy, happy, all those things. Cool. See you next week. Minnesota. Doing cool stuff. Bits and Bytes. Oh, don't forget. YouTube. Follow. bitsandbytes.us will bring you right to the YouTube page. Hit subscribe. Watch the full shows there. Comment, all that. This full show will be there tomorrow. Highlight reel should be out tomorrow on the Instagram at the Billy Vegas. And we have some other non-U.S. weekly-based Bits and Bytes programs hopefully coming up in the near future. Thanks again for watching. See you guys next week. Grazie. Prego.